Welcome back to more Terraria with Brian. And since the last episode, I've had some good luck. A traveling merchant came by, and he was selling pho, which increases life regeneration and improves all stats. It's a nice little food bonus. And he was also selling a life form analyzer, and so I bought one of those. It ended up being guarding for +2 defense, displays the name of rare creatures around you, and so over here it says no rare creatures nearby. But that is extremely useful. I'm going to turn off the depth meter for right now because I don't care about that one as much, and it'll make this kind of stand out a little bit more if there is a rare creature nearby. So that is useful, and my goal for today is to try to get to the left edge of the map and see if we can reach the ocean and possibly find the angler. That's my first goal. I have plenty of bullets for the musket. I have lots of good buffs for trying to defeat some bad guys. I've got grenades if we need them, and we probably will. And I've got some recall potions to escape in a jiffy if I need to. And so hopefully those are the things that I'll need. And so let's head over to the left and see if we can get across the corruption. I need to remember that for maximum speed, I should be trying to use my grappling hook, because you can get a nice little speed boost if you use it kind of at the right angle and the right time. And until I get some other mobility advances, it is the main way I can kind of speed up travel across the map. This is a medium-sized world, and so it's not super large, but it still takes a while to get across the map. But we're reaching the corruption over here. I'm gonna grab this mushroom because they're still somewhat rare. Let's see how the musket, oops, ouch, does against these eaters. Pretty well. Okay, like 3 shots, not a problem. I've got hundreds, so that is good. And we previously managed to build some bridges across here, so we ought to be able to move across more swiftly, not having to worry about the bad guys. Yeah, this this gun is going to make it a whole lot easier to get across here. I still haven't upgraded my armor, but honestly, other than some gold armor, if I were to manage to dig up a whole lot of gold, I think I would like to skip ahead to some of the armor that we get from defeating the Eater of Worlds, who's the boss of this corruption area. But I'm not sure, I don't know. I've never actually fought that boss in expert mode, and so I'm not sure how that boss fight would be different than what I've done before. Well, we'll get to that when we get to it. First off, I have a number of other things on the agenda. Having the musket versus not, it's a night and day difference trying to get across the corruption. It's so much easier now that I can just fire at these guys and kill them off at a distance. And it's a very accurate weapon for as slow as these guys move. And so I'm not really having any trouble getting across, which is great, because it means I'm finally going to accomplish one of my goals, I think. Oh, there's a corrupt desert over here. I think this will just give me normal cactus. Yes. I could probably use the cactus, so I'll grab that. Hey, we've reached the end of the corruption. And I remember the first time I fought one of these sand slimes, and it was a formidable enemy. Now I can make quick work of it with the musket. I will go ahead and grab some coins. But I think, now that we're back into non-corrupted lands, I can probably travel even more quickly across this land. And I wonder, is this going to be like a desert, or are we just reaching the beach and the ocean over here? Seems like there's some desert. Great. Lots of cactus over here. I might mine up some more cactus and sand on the way back. But while it's still just 3 p.m., I want to get as far across the map as I can. And actually, it's probably useful to go through here. Oh, I don't think I've killed a vulture before. I fought one, definitely. Now I've killed one. But it looks like there's some pots down here, which is the reason I want to take this route. Oh, and a chest with glow sticks. Really still hoping for a 5th accessory to fill out my accessory slots. There's a nice little cave system that we could go down to if we want as well. Oh, hey! This is a find. Large tree. And this will be worth going down into, so let's take a quick look. Because there will be a chest in here that may have some nice things. Leaf wand and a living wood wand. Interesting, I got both of them. I don't remember that they used to both appear inside the same whatever before. And should I leave this as an extra house? Do I want NPCs here? Yes, actually, I'm going to move... Who is useless to me? The painter. I'm not interested in, and so I'm going to move him over here so I have more housing back at home. But that was a useful little find. And now, let's see if we can continue to the ocean. Oh, we got a mushroom bonanza over here. I like to see that as well. Because one can always use more mushrooms to create more healing potions. Or at least lesser healing potions. And give me all your monies. Thank you. Are we reaching the ocean over here? Oh, we haven't reached the dungeon yet. Right, I forgot the dungeon's on this side. There we go. Here's the dungeon. I know how this game works. We will quickly look at the entrance. We're not going to talk to the old man, because we don't want to awaken bad things. And I don't see the book right here at the entrance. Can't think of the, there's a magic weapon. Oh, my inventory is filled up. I really don't need the Shiverthorn seeds. So I'll just grab that really quick. It's not down here, right? Yeah. Okay, we're not going to go any farther into the dungeon. Trying to get to the ocean. We're running out of time. It's already past 5 p.m. Oh no, there's more corruption over here. We still haven't reached the ocean. Holy cow. And I've taken a lot of damage. There was an antlion earlier. I'm going to use a healing potion. And I'm not going to bother bridging across the corruption. I'm just going to see if we can get across the map using the grappling hook. It did not occur to me that it was going to take nearly this long to get across the map. A medium-sized world is larger than I remember. Oh wow, 50th Eater of Souls. I got a banner. Crap. Those are kind of useful because the banners actually grant you a buff. Other things I don't need right now. I actually have tons of Blinkroot seeds. That's fine. I do have the piggy bank on me, but I don't want to manage my inventory right now. Oh, that's a helmet. I want that actually a lot. Darn, darn, darn. Okay, I'm going to have to manage some inventory here. I don't need Evan Sand. Go away, bad guys. Ancient Shadow Helmet. 6 defense. That's huge. Okay. We just increased our defensive capabilities a ton. Is the good news. The bad news is I'm not going to make it to the ocean during the daylight. And in fact... Oh, crap. Darn it. I dropped 1 gold and 6 silver. Darn, darn, darn. Okay, I want to see how close we were to the ocean at this point. So let's take a look at the big map once I respawn. Oh, we were really close. Darn, darn, darn. Okay, but we did get an awesome new increase in defense. So my defense is up to 13 now by default. That is great. I have a bunch of new items, so let me go organize my inventory. Okay, gold squirrel shows up on the rare creatures, and I happen to see the gold squirrel before I noticed it on the rare creatures. But that is a nice way to earn some money, especially if I can actually pay attention when I'm just hanging around the base and my rare creature meter goes off. But that's going to be super useful. Gold bunny. Where's the gold bunny? Oh, darn it. It went away. I just... gold bunny left. Okay. Yeah, left somewhere, gold bunny. Gold bunny, gold bunny, gold bunny. It must be down below somewhere, I guess. No, there it is. I see it. Rare creatures meter, you are the best thing ever. Awesome. I have a lot of cobwebs at this point, and so... Oh, right. I could make the string, which would be an accessory. Let's actually do that. Increases yo-yo range. And maybe wild, 1% melee speed. Yeah, it's better than nothing for right now. But I wanted to make silk. I can't remember if I want to make a bed. Exactly how I do that, but I would like to reset my spawn point. And a bed is going to be 5 silk and 15 wood for different types of beds. So 5 silk and 15 wood. I can totally come up with that. Although I think I need to craft it. I forgot to see what crafting station it uses. I think it uses like the, forget what it's called, like the table saw or something? Sawmill, yeah. So I need to make a sawmill, which I'm fairly certain involves using iron chains as one of the recipe items. So let's take a look and see if we can find the sawmill in here. Here we go. I need 2 iron, a chain, and wood. Yes, I've got all that stuff, no problem. Alright, so I'll set down the sawmill over here, and then I can make a bed. Great. And let's just set down the bed right here and set my spawn. Now I'll respawn inside my house, as opposed to somewhere relatively near my house, but a little bit to the left. Much more convenient. And it's just about to turn daytime again, and so my plan is to try to cross the land once again. This time leaving right at the break of dawn, trying to move as quickly as possible, and see if we can get to the ocean during the daytime this time. An early start has helped a lot. It's still between 8 and 9 a.m., and I'm already over at the dungeon. And with the daylight, I think we will encounter fewer monsters and the other corruption, but I definitely have time to go ahead and complete some bridges over in that vicinity. And so we ought to be able to reach the ocean no problem this time around. And I'm even, as I cross the desert, trying to make things a little bit smoother. And if I do that each time I go across the desert, then eventually we should be in good shape. Ooh, there's a goblin. A goblin scout, I think, will give me some tattered cloth that I could eventually use for summoning a goblin invasion. Yeah. So that's a useful thing to start collecting. Okay, here's the second corruption. And so we're going to build some bridges. If we get into any trouble, we're going to buff so that we can make sure that we can stay alive this time. If I happen to find my gravestone, I'll bring it back and fix up my death counter. I think, is that my 7th death, I believe? Here's the tombstone. Great. Neat, my money was still here too. That's really nice. No monsters had the chance to pick it up, I suppose. And we can continue on. And our quest finally reached the ocean. This time, I think I'm going to make it. Yeah, it's only 10 a.m. I still have pretty much the whole day ahead of me. No problem at all. Ooh, except for I hear... Can't think of its name, but it's going to be a nasty... Yeah, that thing. Devourer. Okay, it does seem like it is taking a fair amount of damage from the musket, and so I'm fairly certain that I will be able to defeat it with the musket. Oh, here's the sleeping angler. I walked right by him. You saved me! Hooray! What's quest for the day? Zombie fish caught on the surface. Alright, we'll try to do something with that in a bit. It seems like the devourer went away. And while I'm at the ocean, are there other things that I would want to get from here? That I could get from here? I guess coral, I think, is a potion ingredient. So having a piece of it, in any case, will allow me to talk to the guide about it. Because I don't remember, it's probably for like water breathing or something. And I don't know that there's anything else actually that I really need over here. I guess while we're over here, I could pop down into one of these corruption pits. Or is there anything else that I need to do? I could go on the fishing quest, go ahead and get that started. I haven't even made myself a fishing pole yet. I'm sure the angler will go and happily make himself back at home in our little village city. Yeah, I think I'm going to pop down one of these chasm holes and just see if we can find any chests down here before I use a recall potion to get back. Because so long as we're out here, we might as well try to take advantage of it, it feels like. And since I have a grappling hook, I ought to be able to use it to prevent myself from dying down here. I do own an umbrella as well, but I don't know that I have it on my person right now. Hello, Eater of Souls. Oops. There we go. Shoot you. Ooh, is this, this is Demonite ore, and I could just mine it up because I have the gold pick. I think I could also bomb it, if I were to so choose. With a little bit of that, is there anything you can do with a little bit of it? I think no. I think you need a lot. I'm gonna buff. Oh, I apparently had some other potions on me, like a hunter potion. All right, well, oh, hey, life crystal. Nice. And I'm only at 160 life. Okay. That's just a giant worm. Great. I'm going to eat the life crystal, get me up to 180. It's at 200, where there's this threshold that crazy things can start to happen. So I'll have to be careful before I eat my next life crystal. I see some more demonite ore over here. And it may actually... Yeah, let me just use a sticky bomb to go ahead and grab the demonite ore, I think. Oops. Darn it. That'll work. It's going to kill that guy, too. Haha! Oh, it didn't kill him. Oh, well. Alright, but we're looking for chests in this area that we might not otherwise find anytime soon. There's 2 altars stacked on top of each other. That feels like a terrain generation bug or error. I'm not sure if anything weird would happen as a result of that. That seems unusual. And have I opened 1 or 2 shadow orbs thus far? I think only 1. We never found a meteorite. If there is a shadow orb that's really shallow, I might go after it to get the second piece of loot. But let's just quickly run through here while I still have a few minutes of my buffs and see what other loot we can find. Such as a tree statue. Not that valuable, but it's something. Is that 1 piece of demonite right here? It is. I will take it. Thank you very much. Okay, it seems I reached the edge of the area over there, so let's just use some bombs and see if we can get a second shadow orb. So I will bomb down here. 1, 2, 3. That should be good. How are we doing? Yeah, 2 more bombs ought to do it, I think. 1, 2. Nice. Screams echo around you. And we got... Oh, my inventory's full. Alright, there's something good down there. It's a shadow orb. I want it. Let's put down the piggy bank. And just drop off a few things. Actually, it doesn't really matter what I drop off, but let me just throw a few things in there. Got a gills potion. Ooh, if I've got a gills potion, breathe water instead of air. I could go back into the ocean and try to see if there's a chest on the side of the ocean. That actually could be useful while I'm still out here. It's 4 p.m. Let me see if I can go take advantage of that gills potion. I didn't notice it in my inventory earlier. Alright, there's our angler friend once again. We've got some vultures, who I don't want to see right now. And... yeah, I've got glow sticks. I've got a weapon that I think will even fire underwater. Let's try... Where'd the gills potion go? Did I put it in the piggy bank? I probably put it in the piggy bank. Let's get it back out of the piggy bank. Yes, great. Alright. Grabbing a gills potion. And kind of following the glow stick. I should probably pick up the coral as I have the opportunity to do so. Alright, there's a shark. I think I can fight him off with the musket. Wow, he has a lot of hit points. I need a glow stick closer to me. Thank you. Nice. Okay, so we're going to get a shark fin. Great. Here's some more coral. There is a... okay, sea snail. There's a chest. Loot all. I got a fishing... not a fishing. I got a fin. Something that allows me to swim. Something good. I'm happy. Is what I'm trying to communicate. And while I have the gills potion going... oh, I'm not picking up the coral. Right, and jellyfish are immune to damage when... oh no, I was picking up the coral. When they get that little glowy effect. So you gotta watch out for that. Let's pick up a few more pieces of coral, and then I think we'll teleport home. I see, that was just a decorative starfish. Alright, fair enough. And do any of these other monsters have good drops? Not that I can think of. I guess the shark fins are actually quite valuable for a couple of potions and things, and so if I could manage to get another one of those, that could be useful. Alright, but the Gills potion's going to run out in 5 seconds, so let's just call that good. Let's teleport back home. Nice! We actually spawn back here now, which is terrific. And let's see what I got. Just a flipper. It's unenchanted, so we'll just throw it over here in the accessory slot so I have it available if I need to swim. I've got a little bit of inventory to sort out. Oh, right, and I've got the Shadow Orb, which gives off light. That's a nice little light pet, and actually that can go in my pet slot, I believe. Great. Awesome. I managed to gather up enough Demonite to make 10 Demonite bars. Is there anything that I can make out of that? I might be able to, actually. 12 would make an awesome new yo-yo. And I need shadow scales for all of these things. Oh, I could make a Lightsbane, 18 melee damage. Or War Axe of the Night, 21 melee damage. Let's see, that's very fast speed, that's average speed. This is also an axe, and so it's got 75% axe power, which would be better than that. I might make that, actually. Oh, or I could make the Fisher of Souls and start doing fishing quests. I think I gotta do the Fisher of Souls. I love fishing. Alright, let's craft a Fisher of Souls. I'm glad I inspected all of my options there. Weapons are valuable, but a fishing rod is just the best thing ever. So we gotta go after that. I have 23 earthworms. And so there happens to be a place that I could do some fishing. Right over here. I'm not sure. I can't remember enough about the fishing mechanics right now to recall. I know, like, if you have bigger bits of water, you're more likely to be able to catch things and whatnot. But this looks like it's a fairly decent-sized lake, and so I think we might have some fishing luck in this area. And so let me just try opening all of this up. Caught a zombie fish. Great. That was the fishing quest for today. So let's hurry. Only got a couple minutes to bring this back to the angler to get my first fishing reward. Quest. Apprentice bait. Gold. Fisherman's pocket guide. Nice. That's another... whatever. What does it do? Displays fishing information. Awesome. That will be useful. I could swap that out with the depth meter if I'm fishing. I don't need to have attack power. Great. An apprentice bait is something that gives me some more bait power. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. And then I believe I could also just catch normal fish that I could cook for other food buffs. It's just about to turn daytime again, which means there'll be another new fishing quest. And so let's talk to the angler once again. Right as the NPCs start moving all around because it becomes 4:30. Anytime now. There we go. All the day blooms are blooming. Okay, spiderfish caught in underground and caverns. Let's see. Oh, and there's another traveling merchant who is right over here. Let's talk to him first. Lots of day blooming, so I should deal with that as well. Stopwatch. Display how fast the player is moving. Could be nice. Oh, counterweight. I definitely want that. Angry, extra damage, that's great. More pad thai, I guess I had pho before. That's fine. Oh, there's pho as well, but I have plenty of it right now. And Lifeform Analyzer is the one I already have. Okay, do I want this thing? How fast the player is moving? That's more kind of like vanity utility, and so I'm not going to worry about that right now. But the counterweight one is definitely one that I want to be able to swap in at a moment's notice, and so we'll go ahead and throw it over there. Great, and then we'll go downstairs and try to do a fishing quest in a little bit. I've got the depth meter on. It sounds like the fish we need to catch is in the underground and caverns, and there's a relatively big lake over here in the underground. And so let's switch to Fisherman's Pocket Guide and see with Fisher of Souls. Oops. Let's get back out of the water. What we can manage to fish up over here. Okay. 36% fishing power, or 36 fishing power. Armored cavefish. I believe that is used in some kind of potion, so that's not bad. Specular fish. I think that's for recall potions. Oh, wooden crate. I'd forgotten about crates. Want to save them for hard mode, I believe. But that's pretty cool. Spiderfish. Hey, there, we got one. And now, as I recall, it's also good to get an extra one so you can have it stored away for a future fishing quest. So I'll see if I can get at least one. Oh, look who's up here. Jack Stellington. Someone's finally come to take these maggots off my hands. Let's see what you've got. Strange brew. It's kind of like a mana potion. I may eventually want that. Let's see. Glow sticks, torches, purple counterweights. Can you stack multiple counterweights? You can, and there's different colors. 5 gold. I've got 42 gold. I could afford this. And there might be some awesome yo-yo stuff, so I think I should buy that. Sadly, it did not come with a modifier. That's the only unusual thing. Yeah, let's get some Strange Brew for 5 silver. I'll go ahead and buy 10 of them. And yeah, so this is like a traveling merchant who appears downstairs. I'd forgotten about this guy. I did manage to get another spiderfish. I decided my fishing power is not good enough right now that I should go after extra fishing quests for the future. That would be kind of a waste of time. I think in the future I will have better fishing power-ups, and it will be more worthwhile trying to get multiple fishing quest fishes at once. So I'm going to go turn in the fish that I already caught, and also talk to the guide about a few other things that I managed to fish up. Quest. Masturbate, 1 gold, and fishing potions? Is that what I got? Nice. Increases fishing skill. That's the type of thing I need to use next time I'm on a fishing quest. Okay. Great. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and put those along with the fishing rod and my earthworms in my piggy bank so that I'll always kind of have them on me. But now let's talk to the guide. An armored cavefish is used with blink root to make an endurance potion, reduces damage taken by 10%. Okay, that's very nice. Seaweed I think is useless, it's not a material. Tin can is also useless, it's not even a material. And right, I caught some bomb fishes, which is basically the same thing as a bomb, effectively, I think. And I guess that's all the stuff I managed to fish up. That'll be good enough for today, but we ended up having an extremely profitable day. Not only did we get to the ocean so that we could get the angler and start on some fishing quests, but I also got some extra accessories, and so now I've got most of my accessories available, and we got this extra Ancient Shadow helmet, which gives me some extra defense, so I'm feeling pretty good moving forward. I hope, as always, that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more Terraria.